that I get really excited about and that doesn't feel like a chore, then that thing does really well, generally speaking, like in one way or another, but it ends up paying off in some way. And I think Gishwas is a really great example of that. Like the minute I ran this mini scavenger hunt 7 years ago online, and I got these submissions back, and it was just kind of magical, and it was totally moving, and I couldn't believe that people were jumping in the sandbox with me. And so I kept doing it, and I still feel that way about it. I just get so excited every year, coming up with some of the weird shit that we're going to do, and the strange, satirical promotions that we're going to do. I love it, and people seem to be enjoying it, and more people keep doing it. So I'm going to keep doing it. And if you haven't done it yet, you should, because it's really fun. Oh, and this is Seattle, where 2 years ago we broke 3 Guinness World Records in one day. And it was like such an unmitigated triumph. I mean, only 7 people were taken away in ambulances that day. 7. Sorry. Those of you, this may be the only time I'm ever going to be able to say this, so I'm going to just do it. Those of you who were taken away in an ambulance at my event, I'm sorry, because I know that there's more than one of you in this audience right now. But everybody, I checked in on everybody, and as of like a couple days later, they were all still alive. So. Hi.
I'm like super nervous, and I am going to tell you something because I think most of the fandom feels this way. We love you a whole hell of a lot, and we are so grateful for everything you have done for us and for this fandom, and you need to know how much we love you. So.
Thank you, that is very kind. And for those of you who hate me, I'm sorry that your voices are getting drowned out at the moment.
Screw the people that hate you. Because more of us love you than a handful of people that hate you.
Well, thank you for saying that. I haven't done a poll, but thank you. We don't have any real hard data on that, but thank you for saying so. I like, by the way, your cock hat that you're wearing.
I do have a question.
What is it?
I have a 7-year-old who, he likes to sing about poop and stuff like that, but sometimes people just say the most profound thing, and I'm like, why? Do your kids ever do that to you?
No.
No?
Maybe they do not.
Not even West seems profound.
I think profane might be the word you're searching for. I was raised in a household that was very irreverent, which brought with it many benefits. And, not following the rules was kind of the right thing to do, typically. I was going to I would visit my dad. So that's my mom that I'm speaking of. I would go visit my dad, and his wife was trying to instill some sort of civility in my brother and I, and was trying to get us to hold our utensils properly and like learn a little bit of sort of manners and things like that, which were completely alien to us. And so I conveyed this to my mother. I think I was probably 8 or something at the time. And she said, oh, well, I can teach you manners. The proper way to eat is to hold your plate in your left hand and use the forefinger in your right hand to shovel the food into your mouth. So that's what I did the next time that I went to visit my stepmother. She thought it was great. But it's interesting when you have kids of your own, you kind of realize that you parent differently. And one of the things that for some reason, I kind of realized, even though I say things that I use profanity sometimes. What? I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's true. And I never think about the fact that there are always a couple of children in the audience who are being polluted by what I'm saying. And also probably a handful of good people, too. 2 or 3 in the audience. And so my mom came to visit, and after she left, the lid, there was a crack in the lid on the blender, and we've been pretty kind of vigilant about, you know, not swearing around the kids when, you know, when we can help it. Wes was like, blender lid is something, it's all fucked up. And later that day, I was like, Eamon and Ian had to cancel, they're not going to be able to come over to play. He said, well, that's shitty. And it went on, like there was just a litany of different swears that came out of him over the course of the next 12 hours. So many that I realized there's no way she didn't sit down with flashcards and like, drill these into him.
I love you as well.
Goodness, this feels a little soon because I'm just meeting you for the first time. I'm ready to jump in, so what the hell, let's throw caution to the wind. What's your name though first?
Nina.
Hi Nina.
Hi.
Love you too.
So my question was, as Misha, who would you be like the most feared monster to come up against, like you now, like in the show? Like who would you be most scared to like go up against?
Okay, I realize that we have a very deep relationship, but sometimes I feel like I can't understand you at all.
Okay.
So what the hell are you talking about?
Okay, so in the show there's all these monsters and demons and whatever, and so you...
I vaguely have a sense of what you're talking about.
So you as Misha,
yes.
Who would you be most terrified to like confront in like...
Oh, got it. Well, okay, so, and I don't know if you realize this or not, but that, you're talking about Supernatural.
Yeah.
Alright, spoiler alert. Seriously? Anybody who doesn't want to be spoiled? It's a work of fiction.
Yeah, obviously.
So, those monsters are not real.
Yeah, but if
And
they were...
as Misha, I know that. So I'm not really scared of them per se. If they were real is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not talking about Misha as portrayed on the show, just to clarify.
Yes.
You are?
No.
I almost feel like we need to see a counselor. Is anyone here a couples therapist? You are? You can be. You have a degree? You're getting a degree, but you haven't gone through your practicum or whatever, right? No, I want somebody who's got some on-the-ground work for this problem. You have, well, I know you have a degree in psychology. Who's actually raising their hand as a couples therapist? Hi, what would you suggest we do in this situation? Our communication skills are not up to snuff, but we love each other. What do we do? Talk it out? Wait, how long did you have to go to school to... 4 years? Holy shit! Okay, so wait, so hug it out. Okay, so hug it out, talk it out. I feel like there's some armchair psychologists here. Okay. That's it? Those are your tips? What's that? Oh, you're getting out of the business. I don't know why, my client list totally dried up. I told them to hug and talk, then I went outside and smoked a cigarette. Came back in and they said they didn't want to do any more sessions. Okay, well, I do feel like we're getting somewhere though. All right, let's try her therapy. I I would be very